Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you 12 YouTube video ideas for gaming channels for beginners or pros, no matter what level you're at. If you have a new channel, you've been around a while, I'll show you the different kind of types of gaming videos that you can do and some examples to model after. So the first one is achievements on each game. So obviously you can do all kinds of achievements. You can go to your dashboard for whatever console or PC you're using. If you're on Steam, whether you're on Xbox, whether you're on PlayStation, whatever, you have these achievements for each game that you can get. Each achievement has a specific name and a description. You can use these specific names as keywords for your videos where they are very specific. You should not have near as much competition when you use those specific achievement names for your titles of the videos, and then you just show people how to get those as a tutorial. Another thing you can do is like Easter eggs, tutorials on how to be good. So here's an example of like a kind of a mid-range channel. They do have over 100,000 subscribers. It's called Deltia's Gaming. I don't know if they're going to keep doing new content anymore, but they do have a lot of specific type of videos for specific games. So they teach you how to do these different builds with different attributes for these specific games, and they teach you how to be good at these games that they're good at. So Deltia's Gaming is one you can check out if you're trying to do something that teaches people how to be good at a specific game. You get ideas for that. Customization, you have cars, you have their character. Some people might do, like, for instance, if you play like a car game, you can customize the car. You can do reviews of customization or paint jobs for cars or body kits or whatever. You can show people what kind of stuff you can get for your different characters, what stuff you can unlock, like clothes or weapons or houses or whatever. So for instance, like Grand Theft Auto has a bunch of people that do like the houses you can unlock, for instance. Another thing you can do is like game reviews. So for instance, IGN does a really good job of doing game reviews, and they do a ton of them. Pretty much every video game you can think of, they've done a game review for in the last few years. So they have pretty much every genre of games, obviously the most popular ones too, and they'll get a few 100,000 views per game review, and they have like a specific criteria that they do. So just type in IGN review and you can see how a good review is done that gets really good ratings, and kind of find a pattern of what kind of criteria they use. Maybe you can come up with your own, make your own tweaks and things like that. Live streams, of course, a lot of people are making a lot of money from live streams. You can do that on YouTube. You don't have to be on Twitch to do that, but that's another thing. If you're playing a big, especially like a multiplayer game, people love to watch people play multiplayer games like Battlegrounds or Overwatch or Call of Duty or Fortnite, whatever. Walkthroughs, another thing that's very popular, and on YouTube there's a great example of a very popular channel called The Rad Brad. Has almost 10 million subscribers now, and he pretty much does a gameplay walkthrough for every major game that he can possibly have time to play. So he does a lot of the major ones like Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption, which isn't even out yet as of me making this video, Assassin's Creed. I think he does like Call of Duty, a lot of the major ones that have like stories to them and stuff like that. He will do some sort of walkthrough for how to beat a game, and you can see he's been very successful at it. And if you're someone who doesn't want to like be on camera all the time, that's another great example. He does a great job of maintaining his privacy. So if he was walking around the street, you wouldn't know it was the Rad Brad, but he still makes a lot of money from doing this. So walkthroughs, game comparisons, a lot of them will do that. So IGN, again, they do reviews, but an alternative to reviews would be like if you compared one game in a in the same genre to another game. Like for instance, if you like shooter games, you can compare Call of Duty, you can compare that to say Battlefield, whatever, that type of stuff. You can do endless comparisons. You just get a list of the top games in a genre and then compare them to each other based on a certain criteria that makes sense. And then funny reactions. So PewDiePie, one of the most probably still the most popular channel. He is about to be second place because there's a very large Hindi channel that is going to pass him that does like music videos and stuff. But he still has 67 plus million subscribers. And the way he got started was doing funny reactions to video games like horror games and stuff like that. So he does a lot of random stuff now. Like he'll do like a simulator game. You can see that one right there, 3.2 million. He'll talk about his girlfriend's favorite game to play, and he'll play all kinds of stuff. He'll play Spider-Man. He might play, horror games where he gets real freaked out, and then he'll post his reactions and the footage of him playing the game and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how he got started, and now look where he is. Other things you can do: gaming news, latest games coming out, your reactions, opinions, your personal favorite games. If people subscribe to you, they want to know more about you usually, so you can tell them personally what you like to play, not just what you promote. And 12 recommended games for a certain criteria. So like a list of games, like if you're looking for this, this, and this, I recommend these games. So you can do like a list video. So that's it for this video. If you thought this was helpful, please like and subscribe, and so I can keep making more videos like this. And I'll have video notes and all that stuff in the video description, as well as on selfmadesuccess.com. If you have any questions, suggestions for future content, or want to let me know what you thought about the video, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and get your feedback. So that's it. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.